Good morning and welcome back to Green Thumb Wannabe. So we had a bad storm last week and I did some things to make it easier coming up in here in this garden for myself. But I did wrap up my corn because it's kind of unstable when the wind blows. But I unwrapped it since then. I used some of this tool that I had laying around the house and yep, and it protected it. So this is my sweet potatoes. And this is some basil and parsley on top of a pot of potatoes. So we're going to see how that goes. And this is my gooseberry right here, guys. This is my gooseberry. And it's got some flowers. Y'all see those flowers right there? I'm going to repot that because I think that pot's too small. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I'll reorganize this deck garden because it was so inconvenient trying to deal with it. This is a piece of squash that broke off that I buried in here. And these were my greens, but I'm just going to let them feed the squash. I'm going to pull them out and use them as compost in this pot because some bug decided to eat them up. And this is the okra. It's had quite a few. I've eaten quite a few okras off of that plant. I'm waiting for this one to flower down here. And these are some beans that's dying back, but yeah, I'm just gonna let it keep living till it's gone because I planted plenty more. And these are some peas that survived the summer. So hopefully they'll start throwing off some flowers soon. Y'all, and I don't know what this plant is right here. There'll be spider webs in there, y'all. But look at here. I'm going to have to put another stake that's stronger than this in here. But what is that? I don't know. I bought so many herbs from this one of my favorite eBay seed people. And he's from the U.S. But his success rate with herb seeds is like outstanding, guys. So I bought a bunch of herbs for this garden, this deck garden, back in like February, March time. And when I planted this garden, I did not label once I started my seeds inside. I forgot to, transplant the labels with the plants. So I just put stuff in pots. And like this, I think it might be mullein or some other type of herb. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. But y'all don't know what it is. I'm going to find out though. Let's see. And I don't know. Yeah, I took a lot of my peppers out of this pot and I've just left the ones that were thriving. So it's a couple of flowers that are finally forming on these 4 plants that are left. So I haven't had peppers all spring, summer long. So hopefully I'll get some before, it gets to the 60s and 70s. And y'all, I don't know what this is. This is another one. I don't know what it is. But it is a beautiful plant. It's a gorgeous plant, y'all. Something's been chewing on a few of the leaves, but it's still growing. And this is Mr. Green Thumb Wannabe's only plant that he planted. And it's gorgeous. He planted this plant probably about 5 weeks ago. And look at it. Yeah, I moved the swimming pool. I just changed a lot of stuff. Once I moved out and cleaned out, I saw I was growing quite a bit of fruit. And that's another butternut that's growing from that pot right there. So I love the greenery. I do. It's pretty in here. Let's see. What are you? Leave her alone. My dogs are barking at the neighbor. Y'all see them? They're two vicious beasts. A Chihuahua hiding over there and a weenie. And they just bully everybody on the block. Anyway, hey, stop it. Stop it. So, sweet potatoes here. This is the bed frame garden, guys. So yeah, this is sweet potatoes. There's some type of something I planted. I didn't label it. That's a shame. I'm not gonna start that habit back over. But yep, those are some potatoes that I just didn't want anything to dig them up. These are the bean soup right here. Cucumbers. And this is what I did. I tried to record planting some seeds in this thing, but it just didn't work. So the seeds didn't grow in there. So I'm trying to regrow some celery from the store and some collards from the store. So we're gonna see how that goes. Now back there is the sunflowers. And this is the eggplant and plantain, common plantain pot. And these are some more cucumbers. Oops. Those are the lemon cubes. These are straight 8 cubes. Oh, and I got status coming, so that's some status that's coming. I know I need to clean out some mint that my neighbor gave me, and she also gave me this mint as well, or is it basil? Some type of herb she gave me, and she gave me that back there too, and that's a giant zinnia. And guys, this is my pumpkin. Look at the pumpkin. I'm training it to grow down the shoe rack, and that's what it's doing. And that's the corn, y'all. That's the peaches and cream corn. That's doing good. Half of it is not, but I'm okay with the other that is doing good. And this is just some lettuce, some greens, some chard. I got quite a few seeds that are about to start up in here. So hopefully it'll do good. That is just a piece of stevia that I started from seed a long time ago. And this is another one, store-bought, y'all. Oh, the pineapple sticking me. Let's see. This is the store-bought leeks. I planted these 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days ago, and look at them. They're doing outstanding already. They got like 1.5 inches on them in 2 days. So, and those are some more collards. And this is a piece of mint. Oh, that's the strawberry mint. Smells so good. And this is the herb bed. It's doing good. It's got quite a few little seedlings starting. Yeah. And this is my squash bed. Good morning. How you doing? Y'all leave her alone. Stop it. Girl, they crazy. Yeah, that's my neighbor, y'all. She over there working out, and y'all hear the dogs. Sorry, y'all had to hear that. And I moved these tomatoes over here. Y'all always acting like y'all gonna do something. She just working out in her yard. Leave her alone. Get out of it, Gypsy. Always smelling on each other. Okay. So, look at this, y'all. This is, stop it. 2-month-old melon that don't want to come up. And this is butternut right here. Looks like the flowers in here, the marigolds are doing better than the Black Beauty eggplant. But it's all good. Some more flowers, more flowers. And this is summer squash. So hopefully that'll do good because I love that. That's the what do you call them? The gray spotted squash. But yeah, guys, that's what it is. Now these bugs and spiders out here. Look at one of my sunflowers. That one wants to act like it's for the bugs. So, these are surviving. These other 3 are surviving. So I think I'll just let those be. But yeah, this is what's been the hard work. I've been working really hard to get this to look how I want it to look and be easy and comfortable for me to work with. So it's still a work in progress, but I'm getting it, y'all. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So, yep, and back to the deck. And it's so groovy over here. I just love the feeling over here. Maybe because it's older, this is my favorite garden because it's so much greenery and I've already had food. We've eaten out of it and it's just, I don't know. I'm very comfortable with this new makeup, this new layout I've done. It's so much easier to walk over here and put water in and tend to, everything that needs my attention and talk to my babies and, see how everything's going. So, yeah, it's been very interesting. I've had to trim back and get rid of a lot of plants that were not producing. And looks like I forgot about this right here, which is the mosquito plant. But the citronella plant is looking like it needs some work, and it's got some woody pieces that I probably could propagate. Cut the pieces off and try and start some new stuff. But for the most part, it's been really easy with this garden laid out like this. And y'all look at my forgot what kind of pepper that is, but it's got a lot of flowers on it, honey. It's got a lot of flowers. Let's see. This one right here. It's got a bunch of flowers, and I've been waiting on it. Oh, it's not a pepper, it's a tomatillo. And look at it. He don't want to get out. Anyway, I'm gonna have to knock him off because he over there feeding on my plant. Anyway, y'all, my neighbor gave me this plant. Isn't it gorgeous? It needs a new pot. She gave me that back in like March. I've given her quite a bit. That's what, the joy of having good people around you. Your neighbors, get to know your neighbors. Share with your neighbors. Let your neighbors know that you're there for them. And that, when I grow in this garden, it's not only for my family, but if you would like something, I would be more than happy to share with you. So, yep. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for stopping by Green Thumb Wannabe. I really appreciate you. Appreciate your time. I thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for sharing my space with me. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day.